not another end-of-year newsletter. It's for my memoirs, Bartholomew. I like to call it Diary of a Madman. You will change your tune when I win the Nobel posthumously. Alfred is rolling in his grave with a stick of TNT in his mouth, looking for a box of matches, Colonel. It's almost over, just a few more days before I can fall asleep before midnight and wake up in 2016. This has been another of those years I will be happy to put behind me. Let me catch you up on the past 5 or 6 years for perspective. With my usual year-end abdominous growth and exuding flagrant veracity, here it is in a nutshell. September 18, 2010, I bought my house I live in now. On the morning of February 17, 2011, I awoke to silence. They type only a blanket of snow and power outage could produce. That was unexpected and not predicted. I soon learned thousands of trees had snapped and nearly 1,000 power poles were downed. 5 days without power, 9 without phone, and probably 10 without internet. Good that I had a generator and could power the house. The local gas station has a generator as well as the market, so we toughed it out. Welcome to the mountains. April 1st that same year I drove back to my old house to pick up some more items. My house was missing. I could see my job site trailer in the field, but the house was missing. Not so much missing but burned to the ground. I kind of coasted on by in disbelief. I went to the police. Bet you thought I was going to report a missing house. The dispatcher told me it had burned down 10 days ago and I should go to the fire department for more information. I had moved 20 miles away in the same county, but no one bothered to let me know. From what I could see in the rubble a few days later when I returned to take photos, the place had been burglarized and then torched to cover their tracks. It did save me a U-Haul rental moving the contents, however. Not like it was anything like a silver lining, mind you. I am still discovering things that were lost 5 years later and replacing them. 2012. Oh right, that was the year Bartholomew ended up in intensive care with heart failure. He's all better by the way, but has decided cinder blocks are not real currency. Far as I recall, that was the worst of 2012. 2013 I lost a very dear friend to cancer. 2014 her husband passed of a broken heart. Never trouble before trouble troubles you. So I guess life is not so bad. Well, until next year. September 12, 2015. Within minutes everything changed. It was just after 3 in the afternoon. The sky turned dark. Bartholomew inquired, is it supposed to rain? Then I heard the plane circling. A quick look outside confirmed my belief. We had ourselves a wildland fire. Actually it was a firestorm. The fire I saw on a ridgetop was probably 500 houses being incinerated. So 15 minutes later I was off with all I could carry. I was one of the lucky ones. My neighborhood was spared. I was exiled for 15 days. When I saw the destruction, it looked like an atomic bomb had been dropped on the worst hit areas. But life goes on, and in 100 years it will only be a memory. One thing has come out of the ashes. New vistas have been opened in the changed landscape. Although some 78,000 acres were destroyed and 1,200 plus buildings destroyed, but the mountain people will rebuild. Nature will rebound. Even after clear-cutting probably 1 million trees damaged by the fire. So I guess 2015 has not been so bad, after all. So whether 6 or 60, when life gives you crap, just reach down and make a sloppy icy slush ball or dung ball and hit life in the back of the head when it turned and wandered, never to come back again. There will be more for later and nothing for more, and even less tomorrow. Even though we don't have snow, we have a dark, murky day. So pull on your snow boots and join in the cause. Render wanderers and swashbucklers too. Life turned and wandered, never to come back again. But not before I throw a brick or two. Like crazy cat at Ignatz. That ant can't carry a rubber tree plant without a permit. Would you like to swing on a star, or would you rather be a pig? The residue at the bottom cannot be ignored.